When your relationship or marriage is thriving, there is a natural desire to share the joy with the world. You want people to know how happy you are, how supportive your partner is, and how peaceful your home has become. Yet, wisdom teaches that not everything flourishing in your personal life should be displayed. Silence is not weakness, it is protection. Privacy is not secrecy, it is preservation. I want you to understand that your relationship is sacred ground. What happens between two people in love belongs first to them, not to the outside world. Just as a farmer protects a growing seed under the soil before it blooms into fruit, so must couples guard their intimacy. When you talk too much about what is going on well, you expose what should remain shielded. Silence builds strength. Privacy builds endurance. Why privacy sustains love. Love thrives in environments free from excessive external influence. The moment too many voices surround your relationship, confusion arises. Opinions, comparisons, envy, and judgment find their way in. Keeping your mouth closed when things are going well is an act of discipline and wisdom. Think about it, when a tree bears fruit, it does not announce to the forest that it has ripened. It simply grows in silence. Your marriage is the same. People can see you are doing well by the glow on your face, the way you walk, and the peace you carry. You don't need to explain it. You don't need to broadcast it. Privacy protects love from silent killers, jealousy, gossip, and premature interference. Guarding your relationship from envy by keeping your mouth shut is the key. No matter how kind your intentions are, not everyone rejoices when you rejoice. Some people hide envy behind smiles. Some will secretly wish that your joy fades. Some will pray that what you boast about collapses. This is why silence is your shield. When you learn to live privately, you protect your love from eyes that do not wish it well. This is not fear, it is wisdom. A silent couple cannot be easily attacked, because no one knows where to strike. If you learn to keep your joy within your home, your love grows stronger. Protect your happiness the way a mother protects her child, by hiding it from danger. Here is tips on how to build intimacy through privacy. Every word you keep between you and your partner becomes a brick that builds intimacy. When you don't run to outsiders with every piece of good news, you allow your partner to be your confidant, your safe space, your number one listener. This builds trust and emotional security. Couples that talk too much outside their home often find themselves weaker inside. But couples who share victories privately become stronger together. Privacy is not only about avoiding outsiders, it is about increasing the bond between two hearts. When you learn to keep your mouth shut, you say to your partner, "Our joy belongs to us first." And this, in turn, deepens love. The wisdom of quiet progress. When things are going well in your marriage, silence gives you the room to focus on growth instead of validation. Some people share too much because they want applause. They want others to say, "You are so lucky," or "You are truly blessed." But applause does not sustain love, effort does. Validation does not keep a marriage, commitment does. The more you keep your success quiet, the more energy you preserve to invest back into your relationship. Silence keeps you focused. Privacy keeps you grounded. Growth is stronger when it is nurtured in silence, not broadcast for the world's approval. Practicing the art of silence. Keeping your mouth shut is not always easy. We live in a world where people overshare. Social media makes many believe that happiness is only real if it is posted. But lasting joy does not need a platform, it needs protection. Let's practice the art of silence. When things are going well, breathe it in. Smile at your partner. Hold their hand. Celebrate in your home. Give thanks privately. When people ask you how you're doing, learn to respond with grace without giving details. You don't owe anyone a play-by-play of your love life. Train yourself to speak less, to reveal less, and to enjoy more. Living privately as a lifestyle. Finally, understand that privacy is not a one-time act, it is a lifestyle. When you master silence, your love becomes safer. When you master privacy, your joy becomes purer. A private life does not mean a lonely life, it means a protected one. Keep your victories quiet. Keep your intimacy guarded. Keep your peace shielded. Not because you are hiding, but because you are preserving what is sacred. A beautiful marriage is like a candle, the less wind that touches it, the brighter it burns. Silence is wisdom. Privacy is strength. And true love, when protected, endures the storms of life. Protecting peace from external pressure. When things are going well in your relationship, the temptation to let outsiders know is strong. But the moment you open the door, you also invite opinions. Someone may say, "Why don't you both do it this way?" Another may whisper, "I wish I had what you have." These opinions become pressure, and pressure creates cracks where there should be peace. Privacy helps you escape this trap. When your home is calm, let it remain calm by staying quiet. Don't allow unnecessary expectations from friends, family, or even strangers. Protect your peace by setting boundaries. Remember this truth: people can only pressure what they know. If they know little, they cannot disturb much. Silence as a shield for your future. When you learn to be private, you are not only protecting your present, you are protecting your future. What you keep in silence today grows strong enough to last tomorrow. Many couples lose their joy because they expose it too early. They allow too many eyes, too many voices, and too much interference. By keeping your mouth shut, you give your relationship time to mature. You give your marriage the chance to deepen without the weight of outside opinions. Silence is not just about today's peace, it is about tomorrow's security. It is about making sure that your love has strong roots before it faces the winds of life. The grace of humble happiness. Finally, silence teaches humility. When things are going well, the world expects you to boast. The world expects you to show off. But real strength lies in humble happiness. You don't need to prove to anyone that you are happy. Your peace is proof. Your smile is proof. Your consistency is proof. Humble happiness does not announce itself. It simply lives. It simply grows. When you keep your relationship private, you carry your blessings with grace. You teach yourself that joy is not about display but about depth. And in this humility, your love flourishes. Living in privacy is not about denying your blessings, it is about preserving them. The quieter you are, the longer your happiness lasts. The power of selective sharing. Not everything that goes well in your relationship needs to be shared, but sometimes, you may feel the urge to let people in. Here is the wisdom: learn the art of selective sharing. Share only what builds, not what exposes. For example, it's okay to share that you are grateful for love, but you don't need to detail how your partner treats you in private. Selective sharing is about balance. It keeps outsiders aware that you are well, without giving them room to interfere. It helps you maintain dignity while still protecting your intimacy. Remember, not all ears deserve your story, and not all eyes should see your joy. Privacy as legacy. When you live privately in your marriage, you create a legacy for your future. You teach your children, your family, and those who look up to you that love is best preserved in silence. You show them that wisdom is not in how much you speak, but in how much you guard. Every strong marriage has a foundation of privacy. Every lasting relationship has moments that remain between two hearts only. By keeping your mouth shut, you are not only protecting yourself, you are building an example for others to follow. A legacy of love that endures, because it was never wasted on careless words. So as we conclude, remember, your silence is your power, your privacy is your safety, and your quiet love is your greatest testimony. In life and in love, happiness is not proven by how much you show, but by how deeply you preserve it. A relationship or marriage that is doing well does not need an audience, it only needs two people who are committed to guarding it. Keeping your mouth shut does not mean hiding, it means protecting. Living in privacy does not mean fear, it means wisdom. When you choose silence, you choose peace. When you choose privacy, you choose protection. When you choose humility, you choose lasting love. So remember this truth: the most beautiful love stories are not the loudest, they are the most guarded. Protect your joy. Guard your intimacy. Keep your marriage sacred. Because a candle burns brighter when it is shielded from the wind, and love lasts longer when it is kept safe in silence.